Okay, so I have an LFO running, and the output, the sine wave output, I've patched into a scope. The frequency of the LFO I've attached to 1 Hertz. In most cases, much too fast for generative reasons, for generative patching. But here I have chosen 1 Hertz for better visibility, and the system, what I'm going to demonstrate, is the same with different frequencies. Now I kind of feedback the output, the sine wave, to the FM input of the LFO, meaning to the input modulating the rate, the frequency of the LFO, so kind of feedback. And I adjust the modulation strength, which is which is at the moment at 0, to 25%. And what we see here is that the peaks get sharper, and the lower part of the cycle gets smoother. So, and the whole cycle gets longer. So once again, one more. I add a little bit of modulation strength, well, more than a little bit. I double it to 50% modulation strength. And what we see is the development continues, meaning the whole cycle length gets longer, the peaks get sharper, and the lower part get even smoother and longer, the lower part of the cycle. And 75%. Yeah, okay. It's not surprising what has happened now. Cycle lengths even longer and peaks even sharper. So what would happen if, let's imagine, this LFO wouldn't be running at 1 Hertz, the basic frequency of 1 Hertz, but slower. So what we would have, we would get a whoosh here, a very sharp increasing, going up the scale when I attach the quantizer and then following a VCO to the LFO's output, sine output here. So after very sharp, very short and rapidly ongoing increasing of the melody, going up the scale, whoosh-like, I don't think that it's possible. It would be possible to tell apart the individual notes, but then it goes down quite fast and stays for a quite long time here at this lower CV, meaning lower pitches of the attached quantizer VCO combination before it goes quite fastly up again. It ends in a whoosh up and whoosh down, very sharp, going up and going down. We will demonstrate, we will see this, you will see this, I will demonstrate this in later videos when I proceed in the chapters of the book. But let me increase to 100% modulation strength, so it's even more extreme. And now, even with a base frequency of 1 Hertz here, the cycle length is so long that it would be possible to use it in some generative patches, additionally to other modulation sources, of course. But let me go back to 50% modulation strength and use different wave shapes. Now I modulate the frequency of the sine wave by a square wave with modulation strength 50%, and we get a different shape. The peak is extremely sharp, and the lower part is different. We won't get such a long time of low pitches generated by this low CV here, but we will have a sharp increasement, a jump in the pitch, and then going down audibly along the scale, staying for a bit perhaps here, going up again audibly long and then a jump again. Let me use another wave shape. Let me say saw wave. So the feedback, kind of feedback, is over a saw wave. And again, a different wave shape. A different wave shape. Here we have a linear fall, a linear decrease, then a very short, very short lowest point, and then a quite fast increase, followed by a very fast fall, and then once again this quite slow slope going down, meaning going down the scale of notes when I attach quantizer VCO combination to this what we have here. So we see we can use or can generate different developments of goings on, pitch or cutoff frequencies or what we want. You will see later by using different, let's say, kinds of feedback with one and the same LFO.